Hi, young artists. In this video, I'm going to show you how we're going to make a clay butterfly. And today it's just going to be one color, but later on you'll get a chance to add some special paint to it to make it colorful and shiny like this one. So let's get started. We're going to get some clay, and you're going to have a mat. And your teacher's going to write your name on the mat so we'll know it's yours. And you're going to get a tube like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll it out to try to make it flat. And if you have a hard time with that, the other thing you can do is you can pick it up and you can drop it. You can flip it over, and that will stretch it out too. So you can drop it out or you can roll. But what we're trying to do is make sure that we can get the whole wing in there. So if it's not going to fit, then we need to roll it a little bit more or flip it a little bit more until we get it big enough that it will fit in there. And then you're going to get a wooden tool, and we're going to trace. We're going to cut out that cardboard shape of our butterfly wing. So there's my butterfly wing. And the rest of this we want to put to the side for a minute. We're going to use it again in a minute. So we're going to just ball that up. Your teachers are going to give you a texture plate like this. I'm going to put that on top, and we're just going to pat. And what that's going to give you is a fun design on those wings. All right, so the extra clay, we're going to use that to make the head and the thorax and abdomen of that. So we want to break this into two pieces. The extra clay we're going to make into two pieces. So one piece we want to make in a ball. So we're going to roll that in our hand, or we can roll that on our mat. But we're trying to make a ball, and that ball is going to be the head of our butterfly. And the rest of it, we want to roll to make this long skinny piece. So we're going to make what is called a coil. So we're going to squish our clay in our hands until it's a ball. But then what we're going to do is we're going to roll it back and forth until we get, and you can do that in your hands too. What we're trying to do is make a long skinny shape. And that's going to be the body of our caterpillar. And here's how we're going to put it together. So now we have our three pieces: our wings, our head, and our body. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bowl of water and just dip our finger in, or we can also use a paintbrush and paint a little bit in there. So paint some water on there, because with clay, water is our glue. So we're going to paint a little bit of water on there. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put the head on first. So the head goes at the top. And what we want to do is put it where we want it to go, and then we want to wiggle it. And you want to keep wiggling it until it's hard to move. And the more you wiggle, the harder it's going to be to move. And once it's hard to wiggle, we know it's ready. And I'm going to put a little bit of our water on the bottom of its head too. And now we're going to wiggle the body on there. So now wiggle, 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 wiggle. Until it's hard to move. So there is our butterfly. And the very last thing we're going to do is give it a face. So we're going to get a little pen tool, and I'm going to use this end. I'm going to press for an eye, press for an eye, and then I'm going to give mine a smile. And there is our little clay butterfly. Have a great day.